Hello Aquarius, welcome to reading with me, Cindy. Aquarius, we are going to see what your strength is right now, what your weakness is, and what you should focus on. We are going to use the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck, the Uncommon Tarot, and I have, if I need to use it, the Teeny Tiny Rider-Waite Tarot. Aquarius, let's get started, my friends. Aquarius's strength right now, their weakness at this time, and what they should focus on. Aquarius. All right, your strength right now is the fledgling. It could be a new project that you're just getting ready to start. It's something that you're thinking about to start. Some aspect of your life here that, I don't know, you're kind of building it up, right? Like imagining a little bird in a nest. You're building up, getting ready for this moment. It's just before you take flight on something. That is the strength right now. So whatever your area of your life, maybe there's many areas, or there's one in particular where you're yet to take flight in it, but you will likely soar. Okay, hopefully. So your weakness right now is meditation. Okay, it's interesting. Meditation is your weakness now. There might be some type of insight that the universe, your guides would like to share with you that you're not quite receiving at this time. There could be an anxious energy too. Like I always picture a little baby bird is kind of like anxious, ready to go, wanting to jump, wanting to fly, wanting to take flight, right? And what do we do with anxious energy? Like some type of mindful practice or like a full-on meditation. It's just kind of like calming the mind. Calming the mind is the weakness that you have right now. What you should focus on. Invisible. Oh, interesting. Okay, what I get with this is literally what you don't see about yourself, which is odd because that's actually, we're kind of jumping ahead, but that's what the extendeds are this week, is what you don't see about yourself. So something, this mirror reflection, invisible. I want to kind of say too, it might be keeping yourself hidden. Keeping yourself hidden. If there's something that you want to take flight on, it's almost taking some sort of flight in a stealth mode, maybe. You have the lust reminder. That is crazy. The lust reminder. You've been down that road before. Do you need to learn that lesson again? I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on. It just has been coming through like in Capricorn, and that's kind of like coming through, well, not kind of, here's the underline though, right? It's some sort of desire. It's an unsatisfied, unfulfilled desire. This reminder, remember, it could even be something like for some of you, like to incorporate, even if it's there, to find a way to appease it, calm it, these desires, to meditate. To kind of take control of any strong desire you have. The focus here is, honestly, it's to be invisible. To be invisible. And a reminder of maybe something's been awakened. Maybe something's being awakened within you, and it's reminding you of a part of yourself that was lost. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go into the invisible. Let's just see that one, because this is what you should focus on. So let's get all the information that we can on it. I do get like seeing things about yourself that probably others see, but you don't see, or there's a way that maybe Yeah, because I think it is like, if this is something that other people see in you, but you don't see, you may not be utilizing it as well. So it might be to kind of recognize what this is and focus on it. But there is also, I feel like a sense of like, just focus on being invisible. Like sometimes it's just like straight up what the card is answering us with the question. Okay. Sometimes you may feel like you don't fit in, as if you are invisible to others, as your goddess, because this is from this Wisdom of the House of the Night is from the goddess Nyx. I think it's Nyx. Anyways, as your goddess, I see you, I know you, and I believe in you. So I'm gonna say, as your goddess, coming to this reading, I see you, I know you, and I believe in you. Okay? Know that not everyone has the ability to recognize you fully, and that perhaps they are so caught up in their own stories that they can't see you. It's okay, because those who can see you are the important companions on your path to finding your magic. Another meaning for the symbol you have chosen is that circumstances may require you to step back and remain in the shadows. Now is not the time for you to tell all and show everyone your truth. Being invisible protects you from harm right now so that you can observe your surroundings without being vulnerable. Stay hidden and watch what others do before acting. It's very interesting. Because this is like, your strength is to fledge. It is to prepare for some type of new flight in a way. Your weakness is meditation. I kind of wonder, this could even be like, some of you may be overly involved in meditation, like really too pulled back into a mindfulness, a meditative practice. Something has wakened you up. Something is waking you up. Something started to waken you up. It's not quite the time for you to be seen in whatever capacity that is. Yeah, okay, it's all coming out now. Because your strength is to get ready to fly, to take flight, to soar. The fledgling is not quite flying or soaring. It's still in the nest, but it's actually not like sitting back in the nest and just, you know, waiting for things to happen around it. It's now standing kind of perched on the edge of the nest. Okay, Aquarius' strength is the fledgling. Right? And what does the fledgling do? But it stands and it starts flapping its wings, strengthening all of the muscles and the coordination, fine-tuning, strengthening the muscles and coordination that it'll need to take flight. That's your strength right now, to strengthen those muscles. Fine-tune that coordination. 2 cards came out for that. The 10 of Coins and the Alchemist. Some of you is getting ready to leave the nest. Some of you may have been in some sort of, yeah, like, right? Like the den, the nest. Alchemizing that, changing it. Some of you, this could be like full on. You might even be like getting a house ready to sell or something like that, or getting a home ready to sell, or getting a business ready to sell. Some of you are getting ready to take flight to like your place. Your weakness is meditation. Let's see how that shows up. Yeah, the 2 of Wands. This is always hopeful. I kind of want to say this is someone who's been living perhaps through their mind, through their visions, through their dreams. That's becoming a weakness now. it's becoming more important for you to start. It's like not a dramatic change here for you, but it's alchemizing a shift here. It's definitely like with the alchemist, something is changing here. There's a transformation that's supposed to be taking place for you at this point right now, Aquarius, where you're moving out of this contemplation, meditation, mindfulness, dreaming about the future, something like this is not came through very sexual in Capricorn, but it's actually, this is really coming through like an awakening. Oh, it's a bit of like that Sagittarian energy. Sagittarius going through one of the most complicated, difficult awakenings. And this is like something has stirred you. Something has awoken inside you. Remember what's awakened. Remember this. And two, I want to say this is like just the whole human experience. Danger, desire, emotion, feeling like it's this intensity of life. Like, remember that. But right now, stay invisible. Visible. Right now, you should focus on, well, is it? Let's see if this shifts. Maybe it is shifting out of being invisible. Because you are shifting out of, you're being shown that the weakness is being too much in your own spiritual practice. But it isn't asking you, right? Because you have alchemy and fledgling. It's like just getting ready. It's not like make a sudden change here. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, I'm gonna need more cards. I mean, some of you may just know this answer in yourself. Like, it just might make sense, right? Like, yeah, no, I know what it is that I'm going to be doing. I know that I need to keep myself kind of stepped back a little bit. I'm not going to reveal whatever it is that I'm creating or doing. Or how I feel, even with the Ace of Cups. Could be keeping your emotions hidden here. That's what you should focus on. Keeping your emotions hidden. The Seven of Coins. Wait. So you have the Eight of Coins, the Sun, and the Seven of Coins. This is, wow. Okay, this fledgling to me is feeling very much like somebody who's, this is a bird who's taken some type of flight already. And you've maybe been flying even to great heights and found like a perch of safety. An area to regain one's strength. It kind of sort of reminds me a little bit like of a Canadian goose. I don't know if other geese do this, but Canadian geese, they at around the time that they're nesting and having their young, they lose all their flight feathers. Like they don't become bald. It's just the large flight feathers on the ends of the wings, I guess. There's a molting that they go through. And none of them can fly for, I don't know, a few months throughout the summer. You see them walking around everywhere, eating everyone's grass, shit. But, right, like there's something, they are doing something in that energy. They are actually like, they have been grounded. They have been grounded. And what are they doing in that grounded energy? They're looking after the offspring. They're parenting, they're mentoring, they're protecting, they're also eating more. Like, obviously flight would require, for such a large bird, a lot of energy and calorie usage, and they do migrate a lot. So there's probably like a lot that nature a lot of times, right? Like there's one thing here that you need to do, but while that's being done, we're going to look after all of this stuff too. So there's a benefit to losing those flight feathers and regrowing them. There's just like this feeling here that I'm getting in this card, like you've migrated, you've taken some type of a flight and you've lost the flight feathers, but it's almost like a natural molt. And that's as if to say that where you are right now, you're about to fly even further, but you've been taking some type of time or period here to regrow those flight feathers, fill your body with more nutrients, whether that's spiritual, mindfulness, actual food, like sleep, rest, right? Because now this is all, I'm like, why am I getting this? It's like this energy here, because this is perfecting. This is work and perfection. And then the sun, like, wow, a lot of people would be really impressed with themselves to get to that. Need a new planning stage. Like, it's almost as if I hit the sun. Now let me reach for the stars. Yeah, I hit the sun. Let me reach for the stars. So you are the fledgling, but you are not the bird coming out of the nest. You are the bird recovering from a migration. And in that migration is what, right? Like, I just see, like, because the Canada geese, they leave the cold. They leave cold Canada. And they have to end up in places like, well, you know, warmer places. Like Texas, where one of my subscribers, my friend Dana, who has a bird sanctuary, feeds them. Feeds a lot of other migratory birds. But it is like dreaming of places. Dreaming of places. Your weakness right now is to stay in a dream kind of like state. Yeah. I'm going to use a little tiny deck. Keep your emotions hidden. Keep your emotions hidden. You should focus on that. The fledgling you are. The fledgling. Aquarius is the fledgling. That's their strength right now, to be the fledgling. The King of Pentacles. Well, how interesting, because you've got the Ten of Pentacles. You could be taking flight out of a place. I don't know. The ten of Pentacles. Wow, so spirit. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. Ooh, that's intense. What is that? This is like, okay, for one thing, this is the energy of two, like, spiritual counterpart. This is spiritual counterpart energy. The feminine and the masculine, spiritual counterpart. I know a lot of people will often, like, look at the Emperor and the Empress as counterparts, but this is spiritual. This is a spiritual counterpart. But this is also marrying the cosmos with the divine on earth. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow. This is preparing. It's exactly what I said, because the King of Pentacles, these are both like kind of Taurus energy, right? But this is the minor arcana of Taurus, and this is the major arcana of Taurus. So you have reached some level here, and you are now preparing, as your feathers regrow, your flight feathers regrow, to take an even more powerful flight, to move beyond what most people would in a lifetime feel is a great achievement. You're taking it to a whole new spiritual level. And maybe that's because you have been working on something here spiritually. But it's kind of like to say, well, you know, those muscles have been built up. That coordination is being gained. Get ready for your flight. Whoa, just as I said, that's a big black pearl came and landed on the... I should get another camera and just focus it on those trees. Just like play it down in the corner. And you can see what happens in sync with the video. Sounds like a lot of work for me. Anyways, I'll just tell you. So the Alchemist, this is a big transformation in you. That's your strength right now. What is that? What's that, crows? That sound. Wow. Whoa, the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God. Look at this. This is crazy. Look at how these two are sitting beside each other in the spread. Right? There's the king into there. And then look at how these two Okay, now with this coming out, I kind of want to say that some of you, there's something here that you need to connect with in meditation. like as soon as this video is finished, go sit down and meditate. Your weaknesses, there's something that you may not be seeing here in the spiritual realms, because there's an alchemy taking place, a huge alchemy taking place. Wow. Yeah, that's your strength right now, is to allow yourself to be awakened. This is an intense energy. This is, yeah, this is like something to be awakened energetically. It's like it's a Kundalini energy. But this is the spiritual counterparts coming together. But the meditation is coming up as a weakness. All right. I don't know, some of you, if you have like a partner already, I want to say that this is guiding you to do some type of meditation here together. Do a meditation together. Yeah, I don't know. It's awakening something. There's a kind of like a sexual awakening and also a spiritual awakening. So meditation is your weakness. Let's see how this unfolds. The Two of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Five of Wands. And then the Two of Wands, looking beyond the domain that you exist in right now. The Two of Wands. Wow. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles is your strength right now. And it is the divine spiritual masculine and the divine spiritual feminine. To see this. Okay, let's read the meditation. Shall we? Your reading is really, whoo. Oh, wow. I just realized that. The last is 24 and then 25 is the meditation. Be still and listen to the sounds of the pulsing energy as the life forge inherent in all things sings a gentle song to your sweet ears. In the darkness, in the darkest inky black night, I, Nyx, make my magic and weave it into the world. This is a time for non-action. Do nothing and find quiet within your heart and wait. All will be revealed when the time is right. Now is the time for quiet contemplation. You won't miss anything if you stay quiet. Ah, okay. Be still and know that I, Nyx, goddess of night, am always with you as you discover your magic in silence. You guys need to, right? This is like, this is really, I don't know. It's like, and what should be your focus is hiding these emotions or revealing it through some type of magic practice. See a way that this is kind of like to see a way that two energies can connect where they may otherwise not be able to. That's your weakness right now. So your focus is invisibility. A hidden plan to end something. Executing a careful strategy, perhaps out of an invisible energy at some point. I mean, you can't stay invisible forever. But the Ace of Cups. have the Five of Cups and the Magician. It's hiding some sort of emotional transformation that's manifesting, or you've been manifested. That's what you should focus on. Hiding some type of emotional manifestation, a shift, like an emotional shift, hiding that. Your strength right now is joining the divine masculine, feminine through a spiritual practice. Yeah. Something's been awakened here. Remember, this desire, this pull, this need, this want. I kind of want to say, like, in your reading, it's coming up as like an indicator, and this is a signal, and this is a feeling, a guidance. In this case, it's coming through like as part of a spiritual signal. Lust. That really flew. The Page of Cups. It doesn't take much to it doesn't take much to get that motor running. Okay, reminder. Oh my gosh. The Ace of Wands. Get the stick shift out and snap it. I don't know. The King of Cups. Yeah, these hidden emotions. Deep hidden emotions. Wow, I don't know. I just told you. That's your reading. That's your reading, Aquarius. So I'm going to see what you don't see about yourself. Extended. And yeah, very interesting. There you go. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.